Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and today's video is going to be about my entire Louis Vuitton collection. I was thinking about making this a 3-part series. The first video will be about my handbags, solely on my handbags. The second will be SLGs, and the third video will be perfumes and accessories. Alright, so let's get into the video. So I'm going to do this by the order of when I got the bag. So the first bag that I'm going to pull out is the Louis Vuitton Papillon 26. I got this from Fashion File. I got it at a decent good price. This is the Demi and Ben version. There's a lot of the monogram versions, but I prefer this version only because it's more waterproof and it's carefree. But let me just give you a nice little spin around. It holds quite a few items. I wouldn't say it holds a lot like a Speedy 25, for example, but it is a very cute bag. So this is how the inside looks. It is all red and I have it all stuffed up. And that's how it looks. For my first bag, I think this was like the bag that I always used quite often. But then after all of this, I got into getting some other bags. So the next bag I'm going to pull out is the Speedy 30. This is my classic vintage Speedy 30. I got this from eBay from a Japan seller. I love using the Speedy 30 as more as a kind of like a work bag or overnight bag. I don't use my Speedy 30 as an everyday bag only because personally I feel that it's a little big for my frame. I'm on the slim side. I weigh 120 pounds, height between 5'2" and 5'4", and I feel like this thing is too big for me. But what I do love about the Speedy 30 is like the generous opening it has. As you can currently see, I have it stuffed with like paper and everything. But I personally love to have a big opening like this where I can see everything at a glance. But without an organizer, this becomes like a big giant hole. And I'm sure many people can agree with the Speedy 30. It's practical, but it could be a really big hole without an organizer. So the next bag that I'm going to pull out is my Neverfull MM in the monogram canvas. I also got this in eBay from the same seller that I got my Speedy 30. I always use this for work. I use this as everyday bag. I love the big opening it has. As you can see that I have a organizer in it to organize it, because when you stuff all your stuff in here, you take everything including the kitchen sink, it gets really hectic and messy. So I personally like to have a bag organizer for all of my bags if possible. But I really love having this also as a travel bag. This makes great for a diaper bag, a mommy bag, a school bag, work bag, overnight bag, any kind of ideas you can use with this bag. It's pretty worth it to me. So but as of right now with COVID and everything, I haven't been able to use it. So, and the next bag that I'm going to put is one of my all-time favorites. Is my Petite Noe. This is a vintage Petite Noe. Also got it from a Japan seller on eBay. I love this bag. This bag is so cute. It's a lot smaller compared to the Neverfull, as you can see, but this holds quite a ton. A lot more than, well, actually a lot less than the Neverfull. But I prefer this only because, as you can see, the Neverfull has these really thin straps. And when you tend to fill up the Neverfull, it starts to dig into your shoulders and it kind of hurts. Not this. This has the really thick Marquetta strap, and this is very comfortable. Personally, I like to use this as a shoulder bag, just like this. And the thing about this bag that I personally love is the fact that the opening is generous. Look how big I can open this bag. As I always like stuff all of my bags with like paper or air paper to try to maintain its shape, but this bag is also a big gaping hole. But I like how you can just open it wide open like this and you can see everything at a glance. But I love this bag. I prefer this bag over my Neverfull. Even though I can cinch in my Neverfull, I kind of like this bag only because I love the shape of bucket bags. This is really cute. I recently got all of this replaced by Louis Vuitton except for the leather straps and the big thick strap. But I usually like to carry this or my Speedy 25 that I'm about to bring out right now. I'm sure have you seen from my last video of what's in my bag. Here is my Speedy 25 classic version. This bag and the Petite Noe are the only bags that I have been using currently, only because with the pandemic and everything, I kind of prefer to have a smaller bag, but a bag that's a little bit bigger that I can carry my most important essentials. I don't really like to carry clutches like that because clutches I'm always having to like hold them for my dear life. And I tried putting some of them on like crossbody straps, but some of them really don't work because I don't like how it sits on my frame. I feel like it sits below my frame. So I prefer something that's like in mid-range, or if not, I will get something like, I will use my Speedy 25 or my vintage Petite Noe. But enough about that. Let's get back to the bag. So the Speedy 25, as you know, is the same as the Speedy 30. The Speedy 30, it is a lot slightly bigger than the Speedy 25, as you can see. The only difference is that they both have a different size opening. So Speedy 30, huge opening. Speedy 25, a small opening. You can see that I also have an organizer and I'm currently using it right now. But for everyday use, I always use my Speedy 25 or my Petite Noe. So I hope you like this video. That is all for my handbag collection. Oh, one thing before I forget, I do wanted to give an honorable mention of a bag that I used to have in my collection, but then I sold it. So I will put a picture of that bag right here. It is the Louis Vuitton Trouville. I once had this bag but then sold it because the bag had a musty smell that I couldn't get rid of. And the bag was a little bit too heavy for my essentials. So when I put on my essentials and I put a crossbody strap, it was a little bit too heavy for me. So that's why I had sold it. When I sold it, I kind of regret it. But I might end up adding it back into my collection in the future. But we'll see when time tells. Enjoy my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please ring the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. Stick around for part 2. Bye!